Hello, I am Dennis Plain, and I'll be your professor this summer for Introduction to American Government. This is a 4-credit class that will give you a chance to have some foundational knowledge about how the U.S. government works. This would be great for students who want to take more courses in political science at a later date, or for students who just want to learn more about their government and become better citizens in the process. So welcome aboard. My name is Dennis Plain. I've been teaching here at Juniata College for more than a decade. I came to Juniata College from Washington, D.C., and then before that from Austin, Texas. So my specialty is in public opinion, what Americans think about government. Much of it's not very good. But try to understand the reasons why Americans distrust government and things like that. So this class here is a summer-long adventure in American government. This is a self-paced course, which means that each student completes his or her assignments at his or her own pace. You have to have everything done by the end of the semester, but you can do a little bit at the beginning and the rest of it at the end. You can do a lot of it at the beginning and a little bit at the end. You can space it out throughout the summer. You can spend 3 or 4 weeks and finish it up right at the beginning. It's self-paced, so this is a great class for someone who maybe is going to take a week off to go to the beach in the summer, or whatever it is that's taking your attention away. You are totally in charge of your own schedule, except that everything must be completed by the end date. Now, that being said, I think it would be a grave mistake to wait until the last week and try to get everything done. Chances are you will not like the outcome if you do that. So while you have a lot of flexibility, it is a lot of work that I'm expecting of you over the course of the summer, because this is equivalent to a 4-hour course that you might take during the spring or fall here at Juniata College. So that's a very quick introduction to the course. Everyone needs to know a little bit about American government, whether you are trying to be a good citizen of your local and global communities, whether you want to be a doctor and you're going to be dealing with a lot of patients who receive Medicare or Medicaid, or who interact with the healthcare system through Obamacare. Everyone from doctors to artists have interactions with government, so this is a great course for that. Let's see what else is important here. This course is great if you are sort of a organized and self-motivated learner. Then you really are in charge of your own destiny. You get to decide when things are due. It can be a real struggle if you need deadlines to get things done, and that you only turn in things when there's some superimposed deadline. This course is not set up that way, so you are in charge of your own semester. I did include a recommended schedule for you to follow, so if you do want a little bit more guidance, I tell you when I recommend that you take each of the tests, and give you a little bit of a roadmap for one possible way of getting everything done during the course of the semester. Now that's up to you to follow, to modify, to ignore, but the parameters are that it's a lot of work. It's the same expectations as in a typical semester. That means I expect about 180 hours of work over you over the course of the summer in order to earn a good grade. I don't give incompletes, so you have to have it all done by the end of the summer. If you don't have it all done by the end of the summer, by the date on the syllabus, then you will get zeros on those assignments that are not complete. So no incompletes in this class. Of course, if you're laid up in the hospital, contact me and we can talk about arrangements. But no incompletes for simply failing to manage your time and get everything done before the end of the semester. The syllabus is your best friend. It's available on the Moodle website, so be sure that you read that, you understand it, you study it. In a traditional face-to-face course, I would be there telling you, don't forget, your exam is on Friday, study guides are due Wednesday, your writing assignment is due Monday. I can't do any of that in the same way with an online course. So you're responsible for knowing what's coming up, when things are due, and to plan accordingly. Moodle also has a ton of information for you. It has additional details about all of your assignments, about the schedule. So in addition to consuming the syllabus, make sure you spend some time with the Moodle website, just sort of soaking and poking, looking at it, reading it, figuring out what's going on, figuring out when things are due. The more prep work you do, the better you'll understand the way the course is structured, and the less likely you will be to forget something or miss some topic because it wasn't on your radar. Let me go over some requirements for the course. You will have some tests over different sections of the course. Each test is multiple choice. They are open book, open note, but they are not easy. You will have a very short amount of time to complete these multiple choice tests, which means that before you take the test, you'll want to read through the chapter, study the chapter, outline, highlight, whatever you need to do to digest the information in the chapter. And then when it comes time to take the test, you might have time to refresh your knowledge about a topic by looking at your notes. But there's no way you're going to have enough time to look up all of the answers in the time allotted for you to take your test. So it's multiple choice and it's open note, open book, but that doesn't mean it's easy, and it doesn't mean that you don't have to prepare. You do have to prepare, and that's how you'll do well on your test, by creating a good set of notes to refer to when needed, but primarily to help you digest the material as you go along. You do have 2 chances with each test, so if you don't like your result on the first test, you can take another test over the same materials. They will not be the same questions. You'll get a different set of questions, but again, this gives you a little bit of flexibility. Hey, I didn't like my score on this exam, so let me take it again. Your tests are timed, as I said, so make sure you look and know exactly how much time you have so that you can use your time wisely. You have a final exam. It's also cumulative. You also have an opportunity to retake that exam if you want, of course according to the before the end date as listed in the syllabus. You have a series of homework assignments. These homework assignments are designed for you to use the internet to find additional information about government policies, or whatever it is for that specific assignment. One thing I want you to do is to develop the skills for finding information about government and politics online. So a lot of what I will be doing is asking you to find information from various sources online. So look at the Moodle assignment. You'll see exactly which chapters have corresponding Moodle assignments. Most of them, but not all of them do. There's also a separate tutorial for you on how to use Moodle to answer these homework assignments. But again, I am here for a resource. If you have questions, you have comments, you don't know how to do something, give me a call, send me an email, and we'll work through it together. The last component of this course is a set of current events assignments. So again, this is related to my desire to help instill citizenship skills in you. So you will be tasked with finding news stories about relevant and recent political events and completing those current events assignments. So again, pay attention to Moodle, pay attention to the syllabus, and pay attention to the news so that you can better understand these issues as they unfold. A couple of quick comments about technology. If you're having issues with using Moodle, if Moodle's not working, if you can't figure out what you're supposed to do, make sure you let me know. I'm not responsible for technological problems on your computer. You need to ensure that you have internet access, that is reliable, that your computer is working. But if there is a problem with Moodle, or really you just don't understand how it works, be in contact with me and we can work through this. I should also say that we are on Eastern Time here at Juniata, so make sure that you are following the time that everything is due by the date on the syllabus, Eastern Standard Time, and that will get you where you need to go this semester. Again, it's a fun class. There's lots of good stuff to talk about. I'm here as a resource for you, so contact me. I don't mind phone calls. I don't mind emails. That's what I'm here for. We can also set up a time to meet in my office if you would like to do that. But have a great summer, and I look forward to reading your work and hearing what you have to say about American politics. Thank you.